wondering if you kind of could reenact that scene, and if you need help for props as a trench coat, I play a beautiful trench coat.
For censorship purposes, I believe that Misha said something along the lines of, "This is the most unmanly scene the show has ever filmed."
He said gay, not unmanly.
Oh, he said gay. Just trying to be a little PC. What? No, I'm just, it's like, well, in this case, it did. And it was, what was the line that we had to edit something? We couldn't get past. There was a certain line that we couldn't say. It was so out of character and horrible.
No, I mean, there was something. No, I think that they ended up cutting that out, but you said something like, I guess I maybe always thought that you were going to come back or something like that.
Yeah,
but there was stuff that was written in that scene that was really tough to say.
When you say it out loud, it's like, wow. I would never say that to another human being, especially a man.
Yeah, I mean, the line as it was written, I don't know it exactly verbatim, but the sort of paragraph that you had to say was something. It was something like, "I've been cuddling up with this every night so that I could smell you." I mean, it was really
essentially like the dialogue would have gone perfectly along with me doing this. And Bob Singer, who was directing the episode, was like, we had him in tears when we simply just said, "Bob, allow us to read this scene aloud to you. And you tell us what you think." And we simply just read the lines, and he just folded and started laughing hysterically. And then we proceeded to spend like the next hour and a half trying to figure out.
That was tough to make that scene.
And we really, the three of us tried to put our minds together on set, trying to how can we change this around to make it more believable between these two characters. And I don't even remember what it ended up being.
Who wrote it?
Who
was the writer?
Ed. No.
Sarah again.
I think it was Sarah. Sarah? I think it might have been Sarah. Which would make sense. That's right. Because, she's a girl. and I mean, she writes amazing. She's an amazing storyteller, but sometimes the language that she writes for the guys, I mean, there's some effeminate lines. And I don't think it's to any fault of her. I think it's just, it's the way she writes. And when two men are standing opposite each other saying, "I guess I just really hoped you would come back someday." There's no real way to make that like, you know what I mean, brother? Yeah. Well, you're back, so good to see you. And I think I almost did it like that. It was like, I guess a part of me just maybe thought you might come back. I don't know.
Yeah, right. And I think
here's your stupid code.
Yeah. That I've kept folded and carried with me.
Yeah. And Bob's like, "Could you present it so we could see the collar and make sure that we know that it's?" I'm like, "Yeah, because I would have it here anyway." Anyway, that was one of those brilliant moments in Supernatural that we get to laugh about.
Thank you very much.
So, thank you very much. Hi.